picture.
Honestly, he went and got this to keep the hey, what's going on?
I guess
I guess he's one of our friends. But yeah, we went and got this to keep the heat in and then just block the wind out so much we don't need it. Yeah, I mean, that kind of puts a damper on things. You about to say something. There it is. I wondered how long that was going to take to happen. Roger, smell hot.
Hey guys, there goes Zack dropping 2 in the water. That's number 5 and number 6. Number 5 and number 6. I turned the camera on, so let's see how bad that stops the bite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Roger's trying to steal my thunder. I don't blame you guys. Get watching. You catch fish or not.
Yeah, people want to catch fish, man. That's all they want to see. They don't care about our faces. They just want to see fish. What's up, Justin? Well, you saw 2 go back. We're up to 6. We've been in the water 30 minutes.
They're going down 2 at a time. Oh, that's pretty exciting there.
That's pretty hot. Pretty hot. Rusty Moorfield, what's going on, buddy? PD?
Semper Fi, Rusty.
We're live on this channel, and I'm watching Derek and them live on their channel.
Why don't we get rid of one of those? That's quite a
yeah.
Can't even keep up the rods. What a problem to have. What a problem. That's not a complaint, is it? Get too many fish?
No. No, we're fishing down in Vanceburg. You have any idea where that's at? So we started out this morning. We made a quick pit stop, caught some fresh shad. We got some live shad in the live well. Fresh is best. You know how we feel about that. And then we do what river warriors do. We bundled up, and braved the snow flurries and the cold. We run down here and we found some fish. We set up on the fish and we caught the fish. I'm going out to film and fish tomorrow. Awesome, Rusty. Hey, I like that video you just put out. I know it sucks when you lose your audio, but you did a good job. You know, just kind of working through it, talking. Of course, your character just keeps us intrigued all the way through. So, but I like the way you explained that wing dike. That's not something we see around here at all. So it's kind of neat. Kind of neat. Robert James, good morning. Hello. Stonefly 71, good morning and hello. I'll be honest, we weren't supposed to go live just yet, but the action was just nonstop there for a minute, and I wanted to see if I could get a piece of it in here for you. But in true filming fashion, as soon as you turn the camera on, fish get shot. Zack has been pretty busy on his side of the boat. I've got 2 now on my side of the boat. He's got 4 on his side of the boat. I even had to reel one in for him. He was so busy. Need some more bait? We need more bait. We're going to go through some bait today.
I hope so. Come here, crazy.
There you go, guys. You know how I am. I love these jumbo shad. Huh? That's a shad now. All right. Everything's settled down just a little bit. Roger's just a net man. I got 2 fish in the boat. I even had to reel one in. Jeez, man. Let's see. I don't see what you guys can see. You guys really don't care to see my big head. You guys want to see the rods go down. You have one?
looking at if we need a drift spot. Did you see the new tie-off points? That's where we've been throwing our drift. Yesterday we had to put 2 out. That puts it more in the center of the boat.
It makes a lot more sense.
It's been there the whole time. It's for the cooler tie down.
Yeah.
But that works good. Alright, settled for a moment.
We'll settle down here for a minute. 37-degree water down here. Fishing with the Chad. Chad, you in the water, bud? We got 38.6 degrees right here where we're at. We ain't real far from you. Chris says send some of our fish your way. Well, I don't think these fish are going to make it clear to Rocky Fork, but
Good start, that's for sure. That's a strong start.
that's a strong start. 6 fish in a boat, first 30 minutes. We spent a little bit of time searching, looking, finding what we wanted to set up on.
Our big fish is going to come from the middle.
The big fish is coming from back here, he said, right here on this rod. He
Yeah.
actually pointed at my rod.
Actually, any of these 4 rods right here, straight out, that's where the big ones come. Sound like I really knew what I was talking about, didn't I?
I'd be convinced.
Ah. Right where I wanted it.
Cody, West, where you guys at? Where are you fishing? Vanceburg. Vanceburg.
Southern Ohio.
Southern Ohio. Ohio River. I guess I should say Ohio River for those folks that's not familiar yet.
They don't need no Zack.
Did you catch all those fish already? Yeah, we caught 6 fish already, Justin.
Did you send me the picture?
I've got it. I've got it all. I've got it all here on my GoPro. If we decide to make a video out of today's episode, it's been all documented and recorded. Let's see, Zach. I believe. Nope. I owe you a double picture.
I don't have anything from you, buddy.
You should.
Nothing. I got 2 pictures of you that I took and I sent to you. That's it.
Right there. I'm showing.
Send me 4 pictures. As soon as you take them, send them.
All right.
If I don't do it like that, you miss a lot.
I seen. I got you 1 picture, 2 1 picture, 2 fish, 3 fish. I got you 4 fish pictures.
Okay.
You got 2 singles and a double. In case you guys are wondering, that's what we're looking at. That was just what he just released. That's the fish he had before that. Bluecat of mine. Another Bluecat of mine. And another Bluecat of Zack's. If you counted those up, that equals 6 fish. We're having a ball. Jason Lamb, Skip Stewart's in the house. Good morning, Skip.
Skip, we just picked up right where we left off.
Picked up where you left off. You know what that means.
And we're going to run on up the bank ahead of us after this and start fishing that.
So Zack and Skip had a pretty good day yesterday. Stellar day, really. And they're just kind of working this area. And we're just picked up where they left off. And we're going to continue to scan, scroll, and look at a log floating down through there. It's just a stick sticking up out of the water back here to your right, over your right-hand shoulder.
It was up that way a little
Oh,
bit.
now it's back here bobbing.
I saw it coming down that bank here.
I see something just come up out of the water real slow. I thought it was a Loch Ness Monster. Huh? Loch Ness Monster. So our bait of choice today is fresh shad. They've been the go-to. That's pretty much all I've been using. I haven't really tried much else. Fished a few different trips where we had some skipjack, and I know I fished with Justin. He has some chicken out. Didn't really see any reason to leave the shad there. They're plentiful and fresh. Stu, good morning and hello. Ernie Brown, hello. Country boy catfishing. What's up, buddy? It was a hot and heavy bite right at the start. We also had a barge that came by right at the same time. Got some fish swimming by. See them on the graph.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah.
We saw some of that yesterday.
Not sure if those are catfish, a little high in the water column, but could be. Most of what we're targeting so far been wood. Catfish in the wood. Parker Pursuits, good morning. Shad is, missed that one. Shad has been tough to get for me. Yeah, it depends on where you're at. We're pretty lucky where we're at. We can get them pretty readily.
Consistent recently.
As the waters go down, the things get a little bit harder. When the shad can just go wherever they want. But when the water's high and they get pushed into all the creeks and back eddies and marinas and things like that, then they're pretty easy for us to get. Don't ask. Looks like a bunch of different catfish trolls here this morning. I need to get up with you and stock up some shad for lake fishing. Yeah, now's a good time to get stocked up. This time of year, actually, Rocky Fork Lake and Paint Creek Lake, a couple of lakes I hit, I stock up on some big stuff. If I'm going to stock up on it, I always got a little bit of shad in the freezer, just in case. What's the matter?
I dropped this down after I got it tangled, and it got hooked to something on the bottom.
Yeah.
Snagged that. I got it on board.
So.
Okay, we'll use this for a backup rod.
But,
I got 5 out. And that's
Josh Monick.
okay, we're set.
Good morning from Wisconsin. Good morning.
Just now got set up. Got all my rods out.
We've been at it for about 30, 40 minutes now, and Zach's just now able to get all of his rods out without one of them having a fish on it. Especially since no ice on lakes. Won't be a big kill. Yeah, it's not been too bad.
About time again.
Yeah, we're ready for another one. Come on, fishy, fishy. Yeah, I already did. I started sweating. So far, the cats have been pretty active. There ain't really been no dink taps or nothing like that. They pretty much taking the rod and running with it.
They've been very, very solid.
Yeah. Aggressive bite so far this morning. Waiting for the big one, though. Waiting on the big boy. That's a great problem to have, Skip Stewart says. Water temperature, Jeff, is 38.6. Looks cold. It's cold. Got a little snow in the background. A little bit of snow lingering on the banks.
Roger, when are you going to send me some pictures?
I did.
How did you send them? By
Text message. Same way you sent mine.
You got the service?
Yeah. Says, here, sent. These are the ones you sent me. I got service. I got 34 bars, 4G.
What's going on? Are you
I
doing
got service. I was live. And I was watching live stream.
I'm just not Garmin.
Yeah, silly.
Well, don't do it again because then I'll have double pictures.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Then it'll all show up.
All right, so we're
Count off.
up to 6 right now.
Oh. Uh-oh. There goes the rod. What? Wait for it.
That's the first time I've had that today where he didn't just take it.
That's because we said something.
Yeah, that's the first today.
So, if we could pull it off, we're going to stretch this cord out and plug it in so we don't lose juice on the... Actually, you already got one here. Plug it in.
Yeah, I don't know if you
Good
guys-
morning from Wheeler Lake, Alabama.
Oh, man, that's where I want to be.
We'll trade you right now.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. I'd go to the other side of Dan there, probably run over to Wilson.
Go over to Wilson. Yeah. Ace says Ace is in the house. Good morning, Ace. Jeff Spalding, good morning.
Hey, let's show them. we like live bait if we can keep it live and all that stuff. So rather than put the bait tank in here, since you're not doing a tournament or anything, we're just using.
Get this down here.
There's our bait tank, 80-gallon bait tank right there.
So we just
Keep it alive in there.
filled the live well up, and
When we go home, when I go home, take it out of the water after we get bait. When I get home, or we pull it out of the water, we just put it on aerate where it recirculates, and in cold weather it works. It keeps them alive. But you don't want to put like over probably 60 or 70 fish in there, we found out, because they don't do as well. And they clog up the screens and everything. Yeah, we just start doing that. It works pretty good.
it was making nice. When they're still flopping around, when you put them on the cutting board, that's fresh. That's how fresh I like it.
That old Mr. Dick, we must have had a dick going around there.
I don't know. These other fish weren't big either, but they took it they hit them like big boys.
Very aggressive. Go up and grab something to eat. I'm hungry.
Yep.
I'm hungry.
Snack time.
I'm hungry.
Oh. Here, just unplug it.
Put this over here where I can reach it. Then I won't have to unplug it. This is a surefire way to get them to bite, right here.
It's a proven tactic. If you guys are having a hard time picking up fish, this is dynamite tactic right here that seems to really be the key to success. Is
get both hands full of pizza,
both hands,
and then start eating it.
Yep.
That's when they like to bite.
Yep. As soon as you get both hands full, you can put some food in your mouth.
And no place to set it down that's not covered with shad yet.
Yeah. You don't want anywhere that's not. Make sure everything's covered in shad scales. That way, you have nowhere to put your food, and then that's generally when it's going to happen. We get a lot of shad scales through our fishing adventures. I like to call it river lettuce. Because at this point, I just got to pretend it's good for me because they ain't stopping. It ain't going to stop me. We've got the grill ready for later. Whoops. Let me do that. Got to put it back here on the rounds. This bad boy going live kills that phone pretty quick. But,
I think I'm going to put that permanent, our power source, I think I'm going to put it over here. Somewhere over on the left side.
oh, yeah.
Because that's where you normally have your electronics and stuff. That way it's more convenient. And it's out of the way of this. You don't have your rubber things in your way and all that.
Yeah.
Make it more of a permanent fixture. Hardwired in. Oh, if they slow down too much, we're just going to move up the bank.
Yep.
Find those spots.
Yep, that's usually, hey, Lyle's in here, Catfish Weekly, Rivers, Whiskers.
Hi, Lyle.
Pizza for breakfast is great. That's absolutely right. Shad scales are just extra topping for your pizza.
That's right.
Yeah.
Giovanni's didn't have that, though.
Giovanni's didn't have any shad scales. They look at you funny when you ask them for it. Look at you funny. Come on down when you're coming to Wheeler. Let us know.
I think I got one.
I might
There
learn
you
how to catch. Uh-oh. There goes Rod. I figure as soon as we turn the camera on and talking about how nice takedowns we've had so far this morning, that everything would change. He's still there messing around. He's still messing around. He's going down. He's going to get the real slow takedown, real dramatic.
You may have a pecker.
Pecker.
Bait pecker.
Down there just checking things out. We're using relatively small baits today. I'll show you guys. Throw you off balance. Out there's about the size of baits we're using. I mean, we're cutting some pretty small bait. We want to make sure they can just grab a hold of it and go.
See, pizza on shad guts right there.
Pizza and shad guts.
That's 2 packs we've had.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just rolling down the back on that ledge. It did come over some. Maybe that's all it was. What sure looked like a bite.
Rob, good morning. Maurice Kaysen, what's up, buddy? Good morning, Maurice. Thanks for stopping by. Wouldn't be a live stream without you. I don't know how you make them all. I can't keep up with my own. Let's see what happens. Nope, it's getting very good. Is it?
I don't know. It might have just been us moving.
Yeah, I've seen it. Right as it got my attention, I realized, yeah.
The speed on it.
Hey, look, this time I got some.
All right.
I normally never buy it. I sent the wife in that. We went go fishing there last week. We didn't. It wasn't a very planned event. I had a buddy cancel on me at the last minute, so we didn't really have any snacks. Nothing's open early anymore. Sent her in the gas station. I said, just pick me up a candy bar or something. She comes out with a $14 bag of jerky. I'm like, yeah, that's not exactly what I meant. This is the old-fashioned, naturally smoked.
I've never bought the old fashioned. I normally get peppered.
Mm-hmm. It's there for your palate.
Thank you.
Dirty ore. Well, good morning.
What?
Setting hooks and crossing eyes. Dirty ore.
I said something else.
That's, yeah, play on the tongue.
I think I come up with a name for the
I'm
boat.
back. Had to get the wife coffee. What's that, bud?
I think I got a name for the boat.
Uh-oh.
Sweet Sue.
Well,
I like that.
hey, it's good.
I'm going to mull about for a few days to see if I still like it next week.
Zach's gnawing over his idea for his boat name. And I think boat names are just as original and unique as some of these YouTube screen names. I'm getting a kick out of watching all these new channels popping in. And some of the names that people coming up with, man, is fun. But let's hear the names of you guys' boats. Got 26 people in chat. First of all, thank you guys for being here and joining us. I went a little early. Things were hot and heavy. I was hoping they'd continue right on through the live stream, but we had 6 fish in the boat, then about 30 minutes of setting up. And things got pretty hectic here for a minute. But if you guys would, let's hear some boat names. I'd love to hear some. Lyle says, Roger, you and I would get along. You eat all the time. So do I. That's right, buddy. I got to stay in shape. Oh, there it goes. Well, there it goes. There it goes.
There he goes.
There's a fish. Uh-oh. I don't think he's there.
Huh.
I think he let go right as you picked it up. I seen the rod tip come up.
Waiting on him to take it down. He did. He's been packing on. He may not have any bait left.
Skip Stewart chimes in with the Beulah bug. Fantastic boat. Many fish caught on that bad boy. Country Boy said, I'm going to try to go live to the wind. Don't knock him out. Where are you all at? Catfish conditions look amazing. We're southern Ohio. We're fishing on the Ohio River. Been just been at it. I don't know, however long. Well, our live stream's already 24 minutes, so we better.
It's a bigger size chunk there.
Yeah.
He didn't get to the mouth.
Gotcha.
Hook sharp. put this one back out where it's at.
Starting to rain a little bit on us now. So we might have to
Put the top up.
We might have to put the top on. That's all right. We got a nice bimini top. Catfish Headhunters, Roger Dodger. Good morning, Norm. You have to rewind clear to the very beginning of the stream to see a couple fish. We've got 6 fish in the boat already this morning. This is our first setup. So, try not to talk about it too much. I don't want to jinx myself. Next thing you know, I won't put any more fish in the boat today. But
I didn't think we were going to get the rain till for a couple more hours.
Ernie says it's snowing there.
It is going to snow later. It's like there's a little bit of warm air, cold air, warm air, cold air. And right now, the warm air is starting to come through. And it's going to be cold later. Temperature will drop just a little bit.
Norm, I'm glad to see you guys caught a couple of fish. I know it was after your live stream, but at least you guys got to put a couple of fish in the boat and make the trip worthwhile.
Oh, they end up catching something?
Yep, they caught a couple. I think they caught a blue in the channel at the end. Snowing over in southern Indiana. Justin says he needs to name his boat Zack's Quest for Netman. Really?
What did he say? Say it again. Repeat.
Zack's Quest for Netman.
Zack's Quest for Netman. Now, Sue's name of my wife, and anybody that's ever met her knows she's just about the sweetest person you could ever meet.
That is true.
And she puts up with me, so that that's saying a whole bunch.
And just like that, it went from a raindrop to a snowflake. We can name the boat Snowflake. I like your name better. Fishing with the squirrels in the house. Good morning, buddy. Jason Ward, how will Browns do against the Chiefs today? Oh, that's a tough question. I'm not a sports nut, so my son-in-law is a diehard Browns fan, has been for I don't know how long. He is losing his mind over how well they've done this year. I will not be home in time today to watch the game. I believe it was at 3 o'clock. Call the boat the Cat Father.
Cat Father? That might sound a little arrogant.
Yeah. Morning. Any fish yet? Yes, we're up to 6 fish. I don't know. This is all about what, 5 to 8 pounds?
Yeah, we got a couple. 8. Three of them were 8 or 9 pounds.
Yeah.
Would be. I mean, we didn't weigh them, but.
All fish are under 10 pounds so far.
I don't think any of them were 3 though. I think they were all bigger than that, weren't they?
No,
I want them to be
5 to 8. 5 to 8 is what I was guessing.
Give it a few more minutes, another hour, and they'll probably be all 12 and 15.
Yeah. Yeah. Norm, you need to send J-Dog and T's look good out on this boat. Norm, you need to send J-Dog and Catfish Headhunters T's to look good on his boat. You guys have a great day. Got to help my daughter get moved into her new house. Any volunteers? Good luck. Sorry, Rob. Man, I hate moving. I hate moving myself. I hate moving other people even more. But I do it. Happy for the Browns.
Throw everything away and buy something new. Or just go without,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can afford that. Morning, Kazi. Kazi's in the house. Morning, hello.
Oh, that's a fish.
Uh-oh. Oh,
What's number 3? There goes
there
number
goes
3.
another fish. It's down.
Pull drag.
Oh, it was down. And pulled drag.
He's on.
Fish on number 7.
coming towards you.
Running at the boat. He's on fire. Fish number 7. I think it's out past this other rod.
Yeah, I'll let you get a little closer. No more.
A little swoopy do.
Yeah, we'll have to do something here.
Oh, Zack on tack. Zack attack.
I think I might have got a bite on this. On that orange line.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that closely, please.
Well, battery died already. I accidentally was doing some B-roll footage on the way down through here, showing the snowy hills and barges going by, and I left the camera run on for like half an hour. It's cold weather. The battery don't last very long. Has it got some size to it?
Nah, I'm just taking my time. I'm enjoying the moment.
Enjoying the moment. I'll tell you what, the other day I was live on fishing down around Ripley, and it was only like a 5-6 pound fish. I brought him up and brought him up too quick. Don't happen too much around here.
I don't think he's hooked through this.
Well, we can.
That's all right. If he comes off, expect it. Yeah, couldn't tell. I hit what poked through.
He's in the boat. Grab this
On the head, buddy. That's 3 on that same head.
3 fish on the same shad head.
See if we get 4. I have to rehook it this time, though.
3 fish on 1 bait.
What's that? Okay, I'll try to get it out.
Zack likes to talk to the fish. We have to have a relationship. You know, we like to bond just a little bit. The short amount of time we have to spend together.
All right, here, rub his belly a little bit.
Rub his belly. Yep. Sometimes you got to burp him. That's what happened. I had to chase I turned that fish loose and back behind the boat. We seen it come back up and struggling. So Janice and I reeled everything in and chased him down and brought him back in the boat. I put him over my shoulder and burped him, you know. And
hey, this guy's not going to open his mouth no matter what.
Lolly, heck yeah, that's snow you see, buddy. We got snow. It's a little chilly. I got chills, they're multiplying. Wait, that's not it. That's the wrong one.
Okay, give me a picture.
I'm already. I'm gonna stand by with the camera.
Please. A picture, please.
That gets another photo opportunity. Good to go. Pretty little blue.
5 or 6 pounds.
5 or 6 pounds. You got no mud on it. Looks like that's poop.
That's where he's rolled on the floor back here, towards the back here a little
But
bit.
I don't see any mud on him at all, really. Maybe.
Right, that might be from the floor. Hard to tell. Once it hits
So
the
far.
floor, it's built.
Once the fish hits the floor of this boat, you can't.
Well, in the wintertime like this, you don't have an opportunity to wash it because it freezes.
Yeah. That is true.
What is that floating by us? Over
Holy
to the side?
cow.
See the shadow?
It's a huge shadow.
Oh, that's from that, whatever that is. Maybe
Yeah.
it's a big old giant fish.
It's a big giant fish. That's what we're saying anyway. Moby Dick
Thing
swimming
is,
by.
it's up high in the water column though. To get a shadow that far.
Yeah, it's only about 12 feet deep, 10 feet deep.
Hard to say.
No kidding. Squirrel, muskrat. Oh, missed all that. I was busy paying attention back here. Let's see. Leroy. Moving his young man's game.
This might be like the magic shad head right here.
There you go. If you keep having outgoings like this, those boys won't ever take you up on fishing challenge. I still got fishing challenge. I got to fish. Norm and J-Dog called me and Chad out. I'm ready to go. Anytime, any place.
I just have a feeling that we always catch lots of fish, but just the minute I get called out, you know what would happen? That'd be the first skunk in a while or something.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Head with the catfish.
Okay,
food bottle.
catfishing. That's right. Rain, snow, sleeter. They catfishing. That's right, Jason Ward. We got rain mixed with snow, mixed with sleet. It's all right.
They call us the River Warriors.
That's why we called the River Warriors. Zach kind of come up with that for like a little team name. We haven't officially got in any tournaments yet, but we've tousled around the idea of going into competitive level and see if we can. And really, our only mindset is to
competitive level.
learn something. That's
the whole purpose right there.
You go to the tournaments to learn, and that's what I'm talking about. Roger, don't get mad at me, but turn your camera phone the other way when taking pictures. They edit a lot easier. Oh yeah. No, Lyle, you're 100% right.
You want them horizontal?
Yeah, it makes it way easier.
Oh, if you're going to put them on the.
Yep, when you're doing
Normally
editing.
I don't. I just put them on there.
I'll get to change my battery out. Yeah, Lyle. No, you're right. I appreciate that. Fence Seeker TV. Good morning. Thanks for stopping in. We're up to 7 fish so far this morning. Spot number 1. Guys that we caught over 20 yesterday down there. Some were covered in mud and some wasn't. That's right. Skip and Zach were down here yesterday. And they had 20 fish in the boat.
It seemed like earlier in the day, it seemed like we caught more with mud on them. So maybe they were traveling and feeding or something later or something and it washed off. I still don't have any pictures.
I don't know what to do.
Keep sending them. And just end of the day, we'll just have to count them up. I just like to keep the record. I keep pictures of all the fish we catch, and it normally tells you where and all that kind of date and stuff, and then that way I got some kind of record for going back and analyzing a little bit. Try to figure things out some.
All right.
Roger, your side of the boat's kind of slowed down.
I know it. We picked up a couple over there, but
I wonder if we could put one over farther, closer to the bank.
I bet I could. Bet if I was going to do it, it'd be this one right here.
Just to cover every angle.
Yeah. I had this one over there, but it kind of swept back.
Those great big ones, put a little heavier weight maybe. That might be where the big honkers are at. Yeah, talking about names of boats. I like Harley Neal's, the War Tub.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that one. Here. Lightweight on it.
Yeah, put you something heavier on it, just so it can stay. You do have a float. All right.
So this bad boy right here.
Roger's gonna throw that one over closer to the bank. Oh, that's beautiful. It'll stay there. That'd be ideal.
It's actually pretty deep right there. Look at it. Yeah.
Well, the bank's pretty steep there.
Yeah.
But it's got sand on it. But leave a little slack in it, and it'll.
Yeah.
As we sway back and forth, it won't yank on it and end up.
I think current's gonna pull it a little bit. Let's see what happens with it. Same with this one here. Throwing it that way, I'm not sure. Mo Creek's in the house. Good morning and hello. Did I see somebody say Greenwell? We got Mike Greenwell in the house. Chucky Cats.
Did you see Mike?
Yep, there's Mike.
Hey, Mike Greenwell.
Mike
Just
Greenwell.
watched your video this morning. That was a nice fish you put in the boat. Was it 30 pound, I believe? That's nice.
There's Elstan. All the people we've talked about this morning showing up. He said, Zach said, he said, Elstan's fun. He said, we could watch that guy pick up rocks and have a good time.
He's entertaining.
It's true.
Elstan's very entertaining.
Very entertaining.
And he catches decent fish, too. He catches big fish.
Catches good fish. He's entertaining. He's got all the ingredients of a good channel. That's why he's so successful.
I almost set the 10-minute warning,
There it is.
and we're going to be moving after that.
Even after, well, I can tell there's a lot of structures sticking up through here. Look how steep this bank is, and I see wood, see logs.
Yeah, there's
sticking up,
stuff that you
sticking out.
can't get too close down there because you'll hit stuff.
Yeah. So right now, guys, we're sitting at 32 foot of water, and that's, you know, the bank side over here beside me. I'll kind of spin you guys around. So we got the bank over here. This is the side I'm fishing. I've got some bait scattered all down through there. It's pretty deep actually over there towards the bank, believe it or not. And then Zack is fishing the channel side, and so Zack's throwing, what'd you say, 5 ounces?
3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, and 5 ounce weights.
And I throw them straight out the side. The first one I throw way out, and it sweeps it back up against that ledge over there. Number 2, I throw it, you know, just not quite as far, and then the third one even less. So that way I cover that channel ledge over there, different elevations and different places. Hey, there comes a Coast Guard rig.
Another Coast Guard rig?
That's the one from yesterday right there.
Tell that story. How do you like that story?
Yesterday morning, Skip and I, we set up down that way, and you know, it's just got daylight stuff. We set up just, you know, I mean, it's a big river. We got set up, and way off in the distance, we seen a boat. It was a tug with no barge in front of it, is what it ended up being, but it's U.S. Coast Guard. And of all the places in the river, you know where he wanted to go? Right up against the bank, right in front of us. But we didn't have to move. I mean, it was literally 50 yards or 40 yards in front of us, where they, maybe 30 yards. They pulled into the bank. They beached it. They had to work on one of their marker lights. They had to cut brush and replace the light bulb. And that's their job, I guess. But here they are coming back down the river right now, I think.
We're not sitting in front of something else they need over.
I don't know. I think that's who that is.
It looks like it. They got equipment there on the front. It looks like a crane or some sort, maybe.
They had some sort of crane yesterday, but I didn't remember it being yellow like that. But I find it hard to believe that there'd be another rig anywhere close to what they had. And it's got a U.S. flag on top of it, too.
Well, we know it's not pirates.
There is. I ain't got no money. We ain't got nothing. Well, as long as they don't steal our boat, I guess.
Magic number was 40 for us yesterday. Greenwell, you talking about depth? Or was that your big fish of the day? Out 40 feet. Yeah. 40 feet, magic depth.
Yeah, we
marked some stuff in 40 feet, but it looked like a giant school of gar.
Yeah, there was the returns on the 2D and on the down imaging. They were something long and skinny and hard and edge scales. Yeah, if you want a gar, buddy, that'd be a place to go. Wouldn't it? Gee whiz.
Yeah, there was
They're big ones too.
there were a ton of them. Let's see, Josh Riddleberger.
Josh Riddleberger.
Graham says hi.
Okay.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's the Graham, Josh and Annie. That's my niece, is Annie.
There you go. Well, good morning.
Morning, Josh.
It looked like a black pirate boat to me yesterday, said Skip.
Yeah, that's them. Well, I don't know if he can churn the water up that, but he ain't pushing barges or anything, so they don't really.
I'm sure it's gonna make a wave.
Yeah, but I mean for a barge bite.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Those barges, when they're pushing stuff, man, they really stir the water up, push the fish out away from them and stuff. I think that's what triggers everything. Josh, if you're still watching here, I don't know if you're over at Mom's. Show Mom if Mom might be interested in wanting to watch two dummies out in the cold freezing, catching fish. I don't know, but show Mom how to do it. She might be interested in seeing it. Yeah, we'll turn this camera around here in a second and show you this. The U.S. Coast Guard, they take care of the waterways, putting up the buoys and the marker lights and all that kind of stuff. That's what these guys do. They got to maintain them. It's U.S. Coast Guard. So they're getting ready to pass us here, and they got a tugboat, and they're pushing a little small barge, real small. Sometimes, last time I seen them,
stuff.
They didn't even have that thing in front. You should see the water, see them pushing the water with just a tug.
He slowed down.
For us, I know it is.
That just to give you guys, I mean, the type of.
They probably recognize us from yesterday, I'm sure.
Let's see if you guys can see us yet.
They slowed down when they got close to it.
Yeah,
being nice.
I just heard them idle down as they was coming up on us, and they don't owe us a thing, but I think that's pretty cool. It says U.S. Coast Guard.
I found for him. Done, thank you.
And he just idled back up.
I gave the thumbs up.
He's hammering down now. He's trying to give us a barge bite. He said, "I got you, boys. I got you. Here they come." Well, he's moving now. They're coming for that shad head. J-Dog, what's up, buddy? Jason Blackburn. Did I miss anything today? We're up to, is that 7 or 8?
7, I believe.
We're up to 7 fish. We're on our first setup. So, missed a couple. There they go.
We set up, buddy. They've been, looks like we're going to get some snow.
Should be the 20th, 20 feet they push. Should be a 20 foot they push. I don't know.
Is he talking about the 20-foot barge in front of him?
I'm not sure.
It's
So ordered some reels from Amazon
20 foot long.
for a long year.
Yeah, they push a horrible wave with that setup because they're going so fast. It's just flat on the front. You know?
Yeah.
All right, time for some bite action here now.
That don't get something stirred up.
We're about out of time anyway. Good spot.
You guys see the snow coming down? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
We did get snow for Christmas.
We did.
this
We
year.
had a white Christmas
We
this
got
year.
snow.
What's that on the bank down there? Is that a cow?
There's usually cows down there, but
Let's see. Up on the
oh
berry?
yes, there is. He raises black Angus. Usually they come down to the water a lot.
Yeah, I've seen them in the summertime down
They
there.
come down over here and they cool off. They get out in the water. I guess they come down the bank right there.
Yeah.
There's a fence right down there at the end of that that goes clear out to the water.
Let's see. Ordering some reels. Going to be testing 4 bait casters all year. See how they hold up. That's good, Norm. You going to catch fish with them, or
That wasn't very nice, was it?
well, you called me out on a challenge. You're
It's
going to
still
get
funny,
you're
though.
going to get some smack talking to you until the challenge is over. Now, if you shut me up, then it's cool to see the barges. We don't see them here. Norm, those Chinese reels are junk. Save the trouble. Going to have another blooper reel. My Abu 5600. The foot broke off while reeling down on a fish, but we still got the fish in. There you go. Roger, stick to fishing. What did I do? Was I singing? I think I was singing.
Oh, that's what it was. You sing the Christmas song.
Oh, yeah, Chris. Yeah. Stick to fishing. Well, that's actually a compliment.
Yeah, you can twist it around however you want.
Chad is the hold up on our challenge. We and J-Dog. Norm, are you like got split personalities? Are you speaking from outer body experience? All right, all the pressure's on Chad now. Chad, if you're watching, we're ready to go. Next weekend, let's get it on.
What's the challenge? Who and where and what and all that?
Me and Chad versus Norm and J-Dog. I don't even know what the rules are. Norm, what's the rules? Like most number of fish? Most pounds?
Best meal cooked on the boat?
Best meal cooked on the boat? Did you guys see my Philly cheesesteaks I made the other day? Woo-hoo.
Hey, Roger and I went up to Point Pleasant last summer, and they were getting ready to have a tournament that morning, and we were parked right next to these guys. They had a grill on their boat, They were fixing bacon and eggs, and I think hash browns. I'm not sure about hash browns, but they were fixing bacon and eggs, and it was killing us, man. You could smell that bacon in that little cove. Wow.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I got the Blackstone griddle. I got to get it seasoned up right. I tried seasoning that out on the water the other day. It did okay. It stuck a little bit on me.
Yeah, you just need to cook a lot of bacon on it.
Cook some bacon. That's
Cook a lot of bacon on it, and it'll straighten right up.
That's a good one.
All right, our time is about done. We are down to, there it is.
There it is. Time's up. What's for lunch today? Today's lunch is brought to you by Johnsonville Cheddar Betters because they're fast, easy, and cheap. And if you are what you eat, I'm fast, easy, and cheap.
You're a hot dog or you're a wiener?
Most catfish. All right, guys. We're going to reel in. We're going to move. We're not move far, but we're going to move. So we'll try it again.
Done. Helicopter.
Once we get moving here, I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna kind of show you guys what it is that we're looking for when we're scanning structure and we're scanning an area to decide if this is the spot we want to fish or not. Give you an idea of this, like what exactly it is we're looking for. Zack has the Hummingbird Helix 12, which is like watching TV. It's a great unit, and it allows us to cheat and really take a peek. We can zoom right down on the fish if we want to. If we find fish, we can zoom right in on them and see what they are.
Somebody fished one of my bait. All right.
Whoops. I got myself. Mike Turner, 712 Catfishing is in the house. Good morning and hello. Thanks for stopping in. We're getting ready to move spots. Spot number 1 this morning equaled 7 catfish.
I've got a tree marked up ahead of us that is out in the water. It's a tree. It's like sideways in the water.
Okay.
That'd be probably pretty cool to look at.
Okay.
Let's see how far. Let's just leave that motor down.
All right.
We're not going that far, but I do want to use the other motor.
All right, so I'm going to turn you guys around here in a second. When y'all have fun, good Sunday, food's done, going to eat. See you, Kazi. Thanks for stopping in. Stingray Steve, that's a new channel. How come y'all got wrenches except for me? Moderators. Actually, on this screen here I'm on, I can't see or add moderators. I have to do it when I'm on my normal feed, or go back after the show and add people. Uh-oh. Oh, I seen somebody say Janice. I thought she jumped in chat. He said she was excited. Janice was too excited to eat cheesesteaks. Country boy, you got to go back and watch that stream. I had to force her to eat her cheesesteak because she was too busy trying to catch a fish. Now, this is going to be...
Okay, there's fish right there. Now, it's probably not a catfish. Yeah, it might be. It's hard to tell. They don't have very much arch to it. Okay, we're going to try to stay the same distance from the bank, run parallel with it.
I'm trying to stay out of your way.
And we're going to show you what I've got a tree marked up here. It's down in the water. Yeah, that's it.
Another big tree in the water.
Yep, there's some scattered stuff. All that this bank gives way and it just dumps trees right into the water, and it's relatively deep here. I mean, for that condition, and there is out towards the center of the river. It gets deeper yet. Okay, I need to speed it up. I like to go about between 3 and 5. Okay, right there's some fish over there on that.
Yep.
There's fish over there. There's some old down trees and some debris, and you can see some fish sticking up there. We're looking 90 feet to the left and 90 feet to the right of the boat. We'll give you something cool to look at here. You see the bottom coming up. It's getting more shallow. Okay, there's the beginnings of a tree right here on the left. That's a tree. That's just, there ain't much to that one. Okay, here's a tree. Now we want to try to pick some fish. And there's a nice fish right there. Right there is a nice fish. There's fish out there. So this tree has scattered fish on it. Okay, and on the 2D, you're looking at limbs right there. It's hard to pick out.
A couple more fish out there.
That's out on the ledge. See, there's fish around on the ledge right there. Here's more tree. Now we're going to throw into that tree, and we may break off a few. That's not fish down here, by the way. You can look at the 2D and kind of go, okay, it's tree limb.
Hopefully you guys are seeing that okay.
And if you didn't have this down imaging, you couldn't tell exactly what we were looking at. You know, sometimes those tree limbs look like fish. Okay, now I already had a waypoint on that, so I'm going to go ahead and hook that waypoint. I'm 125 feet from it. I'll turn my motor off. I'm up current from it, so the current would take us right back to it. See, there's another down tree.
Look at the picture on that, guys. Look how beautiful.
We need to mark that root ball right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's Mr. Flathead country right there, buddy. All right, so we're going to put a waypoint on that.
Look at that tree.
So there is Mr. Root Ball. We put a mark on it. Now, later next summer, when we're looking for flatheads, this will be a really good place to look for a flathead. And looking at that, so I need to make sure this doesn't get too close, but I need to go in and sharpen up my images here a little bit. I'm trying to sharpen up my down imaging a little bit with the sensitivity, and there. I'm gonna have to back off on that on my contrast.
127, but we're heading towards the bank a little bit.
Okay. And I really didn't make it look any better. We're right back to where we were pretty much. I guess that's as good as it's going to get. All right.
We'll zoom in on this. So what we're doing here, you guys can see the distance. We're 113 feet away from our waypoint.
And we're actually offset a little bit from where we would like to be.
So the boat's here, so we're actually a little too close to the bank. But there's a lot of stuff down through there.
There you can see a little bit. You can see everything now. Now, this is our boat right there, that little black circle. That's our target. And the current is going parallel with this bank. So see, we're offset a little bit. we need to get away from the bank just a little bit. And we're spot locked right now, so we're not moving. So we're going to move out in the river channel a little bit, get away from the bank. And my spot lock's not working at the moment. So we're just going to have to turn spot lock off, crank the motor to the right a little bit.
The spot lock is working. The jog feature is not working. We're having issues with the puck for some reason.
There.
So spot
I moved us about 12 feet out, and that'll get us lined up good with that stuff that we marked. It's not as deep here, so but there was fish back there, buddy. I mean, it's it's a good target.
You want to slip back a little bit closer in 98, or you want to
I think that's pretty good because we can use light. There's not that much current, and we can use lighter weights, and that way we can.
So
we're not trying to hit a fish. We're trying to get to that top.
Hopefully,
where there's fish. If it was a big fish and we wanted to get directly on it, we would be a little bit. We'd probably get closer than 105 feet. We'd probably get about 70 feet because we can judge that a lot better. All right, time to go fishing, folks. Is that enough? Oh, you got one. We're not using big pieces of bait today. I don't know if you can see that from back here in relation to my hand. That's all the bigger the bait is. It's not big. We cut the gut pockets off of them. Okay, ideally I want to go 100 feet. So I don't want to go quite that far because the current's going to take it a little bit. Not very deep. Give us about 20 minutes. We don't catch something, get some action. We're gone.
there you go.
I like these pieces. They stay on good and feel like that just opens it right up. Dumps blood.
Dumps the blood. We like blood. Blood and guts and all that good stuff.
Your slime tail works better after you get slime on. Don't slide off anymore. All right, just missed a light one. So I'm gonna sling it a little bit closer. All right, there you go. A little bit farther. Head, Fred. Seems like the head started working really well yesterday and today, but they like the small pieces of head. They don't. We've been cutting them back. We don't leave a lot of meat on it, and they like them. Okay, this is my long rod. Okay, what I'm doing here on this side of the boat, since that's the center of the river, I just sling this like almost straight out with a light weight and let it come back. It'll swing right in against, if there's a ledge over there, it'll put it right on it. It'll just keep working its way back in. And this one, I'll do the same thing, but I won't cast it out as far, so I'll just keep working. That way you're covering the ledge really well. goes another one of those submarines.
Yeah. There's strings and busters. Transducer destroyers.
Yeah, I mean, Skip tore one up last summer. I still got it, but I don't have any proper down imaging with it. I've done something to it. What if it needs to be fixed? Yeah, I'm gonna take it, open them up and do something to them. Guess I'll ask the question. Huh? Then I can have a backup. This is my only Gamakatsu hook that I've got out. Right.
I am down. I've got all.
Well, this is the last one. This is the only one I got rigged. I've got a couple in the box. Nothing wrong with them. I just like being able to set the hook with those other ones if I need to, especially for the smaller fish.
I got the Diachi hooks on most of them, and tackling cats, 9/0, a couple others. I've been trying these Diachi hooks to see if I like them or not. I know I like the TK 9/0 hooks. I have to just order some more.
Okay, we got rods out. I'm marking a few small fish going under us. I don't know how big they are, but they are fish. We're in a lot different. This is this little different situation right here. This is shallower water. We're in 15 foot of water, almost 16. But we're just directly above where we were at back there. We didn't go very far at all. So we're timer on 20. Let's see what happens. At that point, we're getting activity or something. This happened last time too with the picture thing. Remember, there was one other time I didn't get some pictures and you had to send them, and then I got them all at once or something. I had no idea why. Wow, all kinds of videos and stuff today.
What's that?
10 notifications.
Oh, really?
Video of YouTube. Of course, no two of them are you. Okay, Mike Greenwell replied. Oh, there we go.
Coming now?
No.
Oh.
Oh, they're watching us on the big screen at Mom's house.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
There's the baby.
Let's get this camera kicked around here a little bit.
That's Graham. Graham playing with his. The game laying down, got toys hanging over top of him and stuff. That little rig. That's Mamaw Loretta right there with him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's my mom. Playing with the baby.
Well, hello. Thanks for joining in. We're having a good time as always.
That's her granddaughter, great granddaughter, or grandson.
Famous now. Glenn. Good morning. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. Who else we got in here? If you guys haven't taken the time and hit the thumbs up, boom. Hit the thumbs up, and
Muddy Rivers live.
if you want to share it out.
Oh, we're dancing a little bit.
Swinging this a little bit, yeah. Muddy Rivers live.
Yep, 7 minutes ago.
Well, hard to compete with old Chris Flores. Shoot,
Yeah.
I want to quit and go watch it myself. Just suck the big old shad scale up. My big head out of the way. I'm about to go to bed, though. Got to work tonight. Mike Turner, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. I'm not following you there. Catfish regulators. I'm not sure. I think I missed something there.
Two Stands put out a video. Dieter put out one. Smackdown Catfish put out one.
Well, everybody's got videos kicking out today.
P City Smitty. He put something out.
I watched a little bit of him the other day.
Yeah,
he's pretty good.
I started watching that Epic. Like, I don't know what that was all about, but Epic, like, somehow or another, it came up on here. But it was P City. Okay, I'm caught up. With who won?
The winter bite is extremely slow here, but I still try them just in case. That's all you can do, country boy. You know, there's no telling whether this will be a productive day or not a productive day. I mean, we're already a productive day, but when you leave the house, you have no idea.
I think that channel's over that way quite a way. It like comes in at an angle. It comes across the river.
Yeah, outside edge.
Yeah, it hits that bank over there somewhere.
It comes across
Somewhere, and then it shoots back over across. And that's like the tail. Well, you can see the bank, how the bank goes in there. That's where it hits. We were just kind of on the edge of it.
Scott, good morning. Terry Lane, morning. I've been watching on TV for a while. Time for bacon, eggs, and toast. Oh, man. Man after our heart. We like our bacon and eggs. I tell you what, for a 17-inch grill, that Blackstone thing, it's pretty heavy. I thought about packing it down here this morning, but for what we had to eat today, what we got, the smoke.
We used Little Buddy yesterday.
I seen that. That's an attachment you buy for it, ain't it? Or is that something you guys made?
I just made it out of tie wire.
Did you really?
Yeah.
On the pictures, it looked like it was professional. Like that's how it was supposed to be.
Yep. Just use those long nose pliers there. Cleaned the wire off real good before I used it because it had oil on it. Then I put it on there and let it kind of cook. If there was anything on it, it cooked it off. You shape the wire and it just hooks on the cage.
Huh. Worked third shift 15 years. Never got used to it. Time for the 9:30 run. That's what that means. It's called fishing, not catching, but y'all don't know if you don't go. That's right.
Quackers. 7 of them. Up high.
Oh, yeah. There's some duck hunters putting in this morning.
An 8th one trying to catch up to them now.
One boat down there beat us to the boat ramp this morning, and then 2 other fellows is putting in to go duck hunting today. Usually about the only competition you got for the boat ramp right now is duck hunters. I ordered some of that Ande, that leader line.
Ande?
Yeah,
Ande brand?
I ordered it like a week or so ago. It should have been here by now.
Things are real hit and miss with shipping dates and times and stuff.
Well, I ordered those grippers, and those things got there like 2 or 3 days early. They only took like 2 days to get them to the house.
That rope I ordered, we got 350 foot of rope now.
Oh, yeah?
I ordered it, and it wasn't supposed to be here till the 22nd. It came a week early.
What you got going on with your Chesty Roger? Is it broke? Oh, no. Thank you for pointing that out. No, it's got a rubber, I got a rubber silicone sleeve goes on the outside of it. And the battery was dead, and I slid that off there to get to the battery. So now, good to go. Thanks for pointing that out. I could have missed the fish of a lifetime because I'd have hit record and that rubber been in the way.
Well, they're not cooperating.
Sliming the Carolinas. Good morning and hello. Thanks for stopping in. what the size you all can catch. What can we catch?
0 to
Yeah,
50 maybe, or 60.
yeah. This area here, 0 to 50. 50 is a good fish for this area.
Yeah. It's not very common.
Uh-uh.
I mean, downriver from here, we got a friend of ours caught a 60, and that's just about unheard of. I mean, it's, that's really, really exceptional. Fish of a lifetime type thing for this area.
Mm-hmm.
We catch lots of 30s and 40s.
If you go just upriver, just a little ways, you run in. We're bordering Kentucky right now. You get up bordering West Virginia, and give you an idea of the size or quality of fish we've got up there. The state record up there is 58 pounds. Meaning,
and it was just 29 pounds not that many years ago.
Yeah.
Doc's wife, she had it. Was it 29 pounds?
I don't remember if it was 29 or 39, but it might have been 29.
I think it was only 29. Yes, it was. It was 20. It was 20, upper 20s. There's
Commercial catfishing in this area is really putting the hurting on everything. It seems to be on the rebound.
And the commercial catfishermen would not have a market to sell their stuff if it weren't for pay legs. So that's why
that's a fact.
If you take that out of the pay legs out of the equation, you wouldn't have hardly any commercial fishing. That's who buys them, and they take them over there and they die. All these blue cats you put in these ponds, they die. So it's not a good thing. It'd be one thing if they just, if you catch them and turn them loose and all that stuff, but it's not the case.
Right. James,
it's like going deer hunting and having somebody, tie the deer up so you can go out and shoot it. That's what it's like. Same thing. Different.
That's a great way of putting it. Yeah, commercial fishing and pay lakes have put the smack down on quality fishing anyway. Robert James says Muddy River, us, Chesapeake Bay, and Stan are all live at the same time right now. He said life is good.
Flip back and forth so he was catching the fish.
Yep.
Yeah, this is not panning out here. There was we might do the bound down thing because we could have started down further than what we did. There's another really good spot back there.
Back behind us.
Back behind where our first place that we parked. Back behind there is a good area too. And it's deeper. It seems like they're liking that deeper water.
We marked fish. We don't know if there's catfish or not, but we marked fish up through here.
Yeah, I didn't mark anything on 2D, so I couldn't tell for sure. But where they were holding and stuff, of course, this is only 15 foot deep, though. That could have been, some other kind of game fish or something, bass or, who knows. Bass will go into the deeper water on structure this time of year. 15's not that deep, but still. Right over there on that side.
Right there where I see all the trees sticking up?
That'd be the tail end. That'd be the end of it, as far as you want to go. But all the way up this bank, up to where it's clear cut, part way up there, and all the way back. There's
stuff.
It's a debris field and it's deep.
What height from that?
Got one.
There goes a fish. Maybe. Well, he hit it like he was going to go for it.
Good plan, Rick. That's just this way right there. Just moved again, but I think it's just where we were swaying.
That is it. Yep. Yep. It's breaking free, tumbling down.
It's rain. It's both. We got rain and ice and both hitting.
Rain, snow, sleet.
Well, this timer goes off. Why don't we go back to that? Because this was the end of interesting stuff here.
So if you guys are wondering kind of how we're sitting here, what we're in, I'll spin you all around here. Let's see if I can. There's a point right there. The river comes in, makes a big bend, and right here we're sitting on the inside of this bend, which is which is normally where you're gonna find a lot of. Oh, I got a fish down. That rod's down.
Ooh, he pulling good.
He ain't even big.
Man, he was serious. He's serious about it. That feller. He grabbed it and didn't even pull around. He just kept pulling. He's in the tree. He's leading to the right a little bit. Yeah, you're good. I think you'll force right. Looks like he's good. Looks like you're meant. Yeah, no, like that.
And that other one.
Now I got slack in it. It's coming in with you. Good little fella, too.
Turn around the pipe and see what happens.
Now I'm just
The
on your
second
hook.
hook got you.
You just about got it all free, didn't you? Probably one of those little fishies we seen back here. When you lift it up.
Fishy.
Hit tree limits.
Hit the trees.
Roger's on a fish.
Woohoo! My little grippers.
There's blue ones right there. If you need it. 16 foot of water. We got a fish. Took us 15 minutes to get hooked up.
There he is.
Here, I'll do it sideways so you can use it on your video.
Okay, sounds good. Turning free. Free Willie. What is it?
My number 2 is might just been both. Sent that to you. It's
8 fish so far.
8 fishes. You're definitely on the board now, aren't you? Got it.
All right, so kind of like I'm sorry. Zach was explaining. Get this around here. I'm kind of doing the same thing with this rig here. Sinker slide. It's got a 3-ounce pencil sinker on it. Comes down, got a little dropper loop. 7/0 Diachi. Got a small Demon Dragon. Of course, I like my rubber tube. Another 7/0 Diachi hook. Fresh cut shad. I don't know if he tapped it or not. I was kind of giving you guys a tour of the surrounding area, what we was looking at, and looked back and the rod was down. It was already down. those of you that are watching the other channels, how's everybody else holding up? Anybody else out here catching some fish? Good fish? Skipjack is what we caught 4 on yesterday, and 1 was chicken liver. Oh, you guys caught 4 yesterday? I missed all that. I thought you guys only caught 1 apiece. Skipjack. Lyle says, love your hat, Zach.
Yeah, it needs a grease changed in it. Need an oil change. We're fishing and to work.
Fishing and stuff.
Yeah, fishing stuff.
Fishing and stuff. So anyway, that's what I was getting at. We had, I didn't even record that one on the GoPro. We got a lot of structure in here. Like I said, it was on the inside bend of the river. Got a lot of stuff laid down in here. A lot of junk. Junk.
When the timer goes off, we'll stay another 5 after that. That'll give us 10 minutes when you're allowed to do. We marked 2 or 3 fish back there.
Yeah. We marked some fish. We just don't know.
Wasn't a bunch or anything, and we didn't target the fish. We targeted the structure itself. I wasn't trying to throw directly on that fish.
No action yet across the board, says James. Besides you guys, I was gonna say we got 8 fish for the day. We're doing okay. We ain't got no monsters.
Not yet.
We can't control that. We can find the fish.
Well, we
put the bait in front of them, but that's all we could do.
We're not really targeting directly this big fish. We're trying to catch.
We caught ours in a bend 9 foot of water around sunken trees. Yep. Yeah, they really seem to be holding to the wood cover here. Boom. Time's up.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
We'll give them 5 more minutes. Just
that'll give us 10 minutes from your fish that you caught.
Here's anytime with the catch a fish, we usually set it 10 more minutes just to
let things settle down, and if there's more fish out there, maybe they'll bite. With this wide of a spread, though, I mean, it really is necessary, but sometimes it is. I think I got shad guts under my fingers.
J-Dog caught 3. I caught 2. There you go. Well, good. You guys ready for this challenge? We'll get I'll start blowing Chad's phone up. Everybody start blowing Chad's phone up right now. Start sending bananas, chickens. Wait, he's my partner. Never mind.
What's his hold up? You're going out
I don't
his
know.
boat or what?
I think he's fishing now. Any fish when live is a great fish. That's right, Lyle. They're hard to do. It's hard to get them on live stream. Of course, I'm cheating lately. I've been going like 5 to 7 hours on live stream because I ended up picking up the paid subscription to StreamYard so that I could get more. I was already out of hours.
What's that run about?
It's $25 or $26 a month. So
Curious.
This month's somebody I had a donation. Somebody said, I want to pay for the StreamYard. We don't want to lose. And so I don't know if they want credit. I won't put their name out there, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Anytime we get anything, any donations or anything towards the channel, it goes right back into the channel. It goes right back into fishing, which is really easy to do. If I ever broke even one day, that would be a great day.
If you won every tournament you went to, I don't think you'd break
still break even. Hey, look, the Black Angus came down to the river edge. I don't know if you guys can. I'll spin the camera around. It's awfully far. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's some Black Angus on the other bank here. Let's see if I can. I don't think you guys can see it. Right. I don't know. Right there between. We see a white building and a red building. If you look directly in between them, there's a black dot. It looks like, at least, of course, you guys, if you're watching at home on your big screen TVs, you might be able to see it. But black Angus coming down and drinking the water there, and there's other ones on the hillside now making their way down. And there's times when we come down through here on the water, and there'll be,
In the water.
yeah, there'll be, I don't know, 30 of them, 20 or 30 of them in the water down there,
Taking a bath.
taking a bath, just hanging out. There's a bunch more up here.
He's a strict farmer. He makes sure that they take a bath every day.
They got to take a bath every day. Some quality stuff over there.
It's a drinking river water, so I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if I've taken a bath in river water, if I'd be considered clean or not. What your boo reel did you just cast? Me, that's the Catfish Special 6500 C3. Those are the ones that they don't make anymore, the gold ones or the orange ones. They switched them all over to black. I like the reel. I think they're really good reels. Love to try doing live stream this year. Parker Pursuits. It's not hard. StreamYard is it's not an app or anything you have to download. You just Google it, and you put in your information on the form there. You just link your YouTube channel so that you can broadcast to YouTube. Now if you have the paid subscription, which I haven't played with yet, but this is how the guys are able to go live on Facebook and YouTube, is through the paid subscription. And so once I get that figured out, I might start going live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So I've got a few other guests lined up.
Roma.
What's that?
Roma.
All right, we'll talk more about guests and special appearances coming up next. How you like that for a cliffhanger? Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We're going to give something away at the end of the show, but you guys stick around until the end of the show.
Don't say that. That'll be all. They'll be all like Roger said. That reminds me. I got my
special announcement coming up in 5 days. Called manipulation.
I got two springs account set up now. Hoodies, t-shirts, and mugs. I'm putting it out there because it hit something. I haven't got any of it in my hand to see the quality. See what I do. I think I want to do stuff out there and get negative feedback. And then
End up being like Chris with the stream bait. You were here some of the stories.
snag.
Before they changed ownership.
Okay.
His name was attached to it, as a sponsor. He sponsored. And he's doing the tournament. Man, he said, this one guy wanted to beat him up.
Really? Yeah. Holy cow.
He was mad.
Well, it's because of what was going on.
They were having such issues with that product at that time. They can't change everything. I think the ownership.
I was gonna say, I think ever since Damon took it, it's been really good.
That's probably the new guy he was talking about. Early, he said it was.
Yep. Yeah, when he first started talking, I thought you meant this guy now. I'm like, oh no. So, look at this smile there. I threw it across everything.
I'm surprised we got them all in.
Well, two of mine hit snags and come out. One of them was hung up. I'm guessing I kind of lost my bait. One of them's baitless.
The good thing, we shouldn't have to change baits next time.
Huh?
We shouldn't have to change baits.
No, these should be good for the next, at least one more set.
Let's go ahead. I'll turn the motor off. We'll pull it up and make a big circle. And come in from behind.
You still go ahead and pull it up?
Go ahead. It is off. Oh, I hit it. Hang on.
I turned it off.
I don't know what happened. I hit it the second time, nothing happened.
You notice there's a pet. Your navigation lights are still on. The spring hanging out underneath your pedal. Have you noticed it? Okay. I didn't know what it went to.
I'm not sure. I think it's a retractor spring for the pedal.
It don't look like it's attached to anything.
I never remember to check it when I get home. It's always put them out.
Gotcha. All right, we're moving again. Are you using a GoPro or your phone to go live? I'm using a phone to go live. It's an iPhone XR. I had a couple extra. That's a long story. I got extra phone on my plan that I ain't using, so I just use it for going live. The hardest part is catching fish live. Norm?
Yeah, see out here now. Still not out in it. Get a little more. There it goes. See, it shoots like that.
Yeah, there it is.
Now, if you can find stuff right here,
yeah,
probably be okay.
So we're just kind of moving around a little bit here. We'll go back over here and try to find a little bit deeper water. We were sitting in 15 foot, which we did catch a fish in 15 foot, but I don't think they're really concentrated that well. I didn't realize it was raining as much as it is. You guys can see the water back behind me. You can tell it's, maybe you can't. It's sprinkling. Keeps changing from rain to snow. I'd rather it snow than rain.
See back here, it said, I can see the ledge right there. Look how close it is to the bank.
Yeah.
Down there.
There's some stuff to the right.
We're coming up on that where we were at on our first spot.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's it, right over there. That's it. Mark one fish. There it is. That's what we were throwing on right there.
Woo wee, that looks good.
See why it's so good. See, look at it dropping off right there.
Yeah.
That is the channel edge. We were right on it, but and it just kind of throws stuff up on the bank right there.
Look at that. It drops down even deeper.
But I'm gonna see, we're going at an angle to this next spot because we're basically right on that channel edge.
You guys can see how close we are to the bank now. See over Zack's head there.
We're 35 feet deep right here.
35 foot of water here, whereas back there, this close to the bank, we were 15 feet. There's fish.
That's where we were being on it.
Huh? You went past it?
Yeah, almost. Good drop it motor. Turn it on. Get back here and hang on to something before I turn it on.
Go ahead.
I don't want you falling.
No, I don't want to either. My balance ain't very good, as you guys already know. It causes me all kinds of problems.
All right, we're farther up. Yeah, we're on 200 for the scale, so we're not here.
Big mother's cocked sideways too.
That ain't good. That's a bad thing.
So the reason I mentioned that to him, you guys heard me tell him the motor was cocked sideways, is it'll definitely change the way your boat sets in the water. Sometimes you could use it to your advantage if you need the boat to one way or another. But when you're setting up on the spot, you want to have it straight so that you can see what the water's going to naturally do. Let's see. Are you using GoPro? Hard to say. When you guys live stream, do you usually announce beforehand mostly or just spur of the moment? All of it. This one I actually announced beforehand. That's coming out. Most of mine so far have been spur of the moment for live fishing trips. I have my live show on Tuesday nights at 8. and so that one's already pretty much scheduled every week. I see a bunch of trees sticking out of the water there.
Yep, it's where you're going to throw.
Okay,
Okay,
look
right
at it.
this. Look,
Woo-wee.
that's towards the bank. Right there, there's fish running the bank.
Oh, it's looking good right here. We're back in 18 foot of water. What happened to our 30 foot?
You're
Too
right.
close?
It's because the back of the boat's over towards the bank. Once this sweeps back around, you'll see you'll be 30 foot of water.
If I know I'm going fishing, not everybody wants to be live all the time. So sometimes I just kind of wait and see how things are going. Sometimes, like today, I sent Zack a message last night. Said, "Hey, do you care if we go live tomorrow?" Because even myself, there's times when you just want to have a relaxing day on the boat. I'll be honest, streaming live, it's tiring, believe it or not, because I don't sit down. So I almost stay in the entire day to fish, which, it's fine. But there's days when you're out with your buddies and you just want to relax and not be live. You just want to take it easy. Any pike or muskie in that river? Absolutely.
Yes. I don't know about the pike so much, but there's muskie.
Muskie, yes. Pike, yeah, you're right. I don't know about that.
I don't know about them. I've heard that there is a few, but more in the tributaries than in the actual river. There's actually a lot of muskie in that.
Sure did, J-Dog. Sam was really ready to go after I caught my second fish. Distracting. Katie Collins says, good morning. Hello and welcome.
I think we're 121 feet. I'm going to back up some.
Okay.
Let's see how far over there.
Yeah, I want to get close.
Let it get straight, and then I'm going to let it go straight back.
It's acting weird. So we're getting straightened back out here, getting ready to set up on our third.
Look, we're not that far from the bank compared to what we were when it was 18. I mean, it's steep.
You guys can see if you remember where I was just a minute ago, how close I was to the bank. We was in 15 foot of water. I'm closer to the bank now, actually, than I was just a minute ago, and I'm 27 feet. So we found a channel basically cuts across the river right here.
It's a crossover.
Yep, crossover. So we're catching the end of the crossover.
Lyle has a name for it. They call it something else.
Yeah, Lyle. What is it? What do you call it if you're still in here? Of course, I know there's a lot of live streams going right now. So
it's Lyle. He spoke at one time. He had a name for it where the channel crosses from one side to the other, and I don't remember what it called that.
You guys,
but it made sense. I remember that. And right after he was talking about it being a good hot spot, I came right here, like the next day. The very next day.
Skip said, did I miss anything? Depends on where we was at. We're up to 8 fish now total. So we guys are in Ohio. Yes, Johnny. We are on the Ohio River, southern Ohio.
Let's let them settle down, see if we need to put a little angle on the motor or anything. Because that current's probably, if the channel's like this, so it may be pushing the back of the boat towards the bank a little bit here. Maybe. If that's the case, I can just put a little turn on the motor.
105 feet. What does the waypoint set on? What is it at 105 feet back there?
Structure.
Stuff?
It's structure and it's debris. Then there's more debris. It's a debris field.
Got it.
And you see we're sitting right on the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
You see it right there. We're sitting right on the ledge.
You ready?
You ready? I'm ready. You look back of the boat towards. I'm gonna put a little turn on that thing there, and it might push the rear of the boat away from the bank just a tiny bit. Give you a better angle. So you can throw 100 anywhere from 90 feet to farther. You're in. You'll be in.
Get it to win it. Get it to win it. That's what I'm doing.
A little bitty piece of tail. It is.
Of course, it's only 3 ounces.
30-some feet. Should be 30-some feet there. got the best shot for the bigger fish on that side.
Yeah.
What? What's the big ones might be running the ledge. If that's the case.
Ooh, that's shallow right there.
Come up somewhere, I guess. Chris, he likes to fish. He likes to drag bait right down through there. Right down that bank. Right down through there. Of course, down at the end of that, there's all kinds of craziness at the end. There's holes and back eddies. All that.
Really good stuff.
Yep. All the way. You see that green sign down there on the bank? Yep. There's a light there. That's where that Coast Guard clipper just pushed right up there. They cleared them and they fired up the chainsaws and had them a party there. I have to say one thing. It was like they was in a hurry, but they really got it. These guys they were like ready to jump off the boat, and I think they had 3 chainsaws going.
Lines in the water. Almost hooked the phone. I like to keep that that visual. I want that like right in your face, like you guys are here. That's what I like. It's my favorite compliment is when you guys say this. It's like I was fishing with you guys all day.
It's like 40 foot, close to 40 feet out that way.
Michael Murillo.
It's not like that everywhere, but
Catfish Headhunters. Chad said, when is best for you? And we'll do the 2 versus 2. He is ready when we are. So next Saturday, good for you. I'm in next Saturday. Sounds good to me. Channel swing. That's right, Lyle.
channel swing. There you go.
Yep.
That makes more sense. That sounds more like what he said. Swing.
The shadow must slime the phone on the cast. That's right. I like to get right there on it.
Make you feel like you're right with it.
I might have got a little close. I might have got a little close. Need 3D glasses. Depends on what's right.
Josh Riddlebarger, if you're watching, show Mom how she can do the chat thing if she wants to.
Good for me. Excited. All right. Norm, you guys know what the rules are? Is this a numbers tournament? Is this a weight tournament? Blue cat, channel cat, flathead, silver cat.
I'm going to hurry up and get me an oatmeal pie because we're getting ready to start catching fish.
There you go. You got to hurry up and eat. We get his hands slammed up.
I don't know. We got to eat it. I think it's pizza. Yeah, we're going to eat some pizza. I'm just going to get it out and keep it out. That way we keep it fish.
Microphone says, when betting on Ohio or Kentucky, I must admit, I always leans towards Ohio unless it's basketball. Attaboy. Skip said, let's make it 2 versus 3 Zack attack. Hey?
Me and Skip.
You know, Skip versus me and Chad.
A three-way thing.
Me and Chad and Norm.
I think maybe that's what he meant. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Got action?
No, I was just thinking how that would fare. That'd be a tough one.
I don't like doing those things, really. I'd rather be doing them the same time as you and just like prod you guys. Yeah, I'm beating you.
Not as much pressure. Well, I tell you, it is a lot of pressure when I'm fishing And I see the phone blow up. Bling, number 7. Bling, number 8. Bling, number 9. Like, dang it!
That's why I do it. That's the desired effect is
Oh, it's mission accomplished.
Yep.
Because that's exactly what I'm doing. Especially when I'm fishing with Justin. He said, hey, can you just take me where Zack's at and drop me off? I'm going to fish with Zack. The heck with this. I like these challenges. That's like being back in the schoolyard on recess. There you go, Michael Merlot. Loser has to take a swim. Oh!
No way.
Justin can throw out challenges like that when he's not in the boat. Justin, you put a challenge out in fishing and then challenge that you have to jump in the water if you lose. And I'll take that challenge. Josh Rudelberger. Hi, Zack and Roger. Didn't you just say?
Hi, Josh. I guess you showed Mom how to do that. I'm eating pizza right now. Eating pizza. That usually means we can catch a fish when I start eating pizza.
You know why fish are so smart?
Something about not scales. No, I don't.
Because they swim in schools.
Oh.
Got him, Scott. Oh, this is Mom talking to you. Through Josh.
Oh, okay. There you go. She's using Mom's phone. Using Josh's phone. Hi, Mom. See what we're doing? We're doing what we always do.
Hey, Mom.
Trying to catch fish. That's right. You know, Roger.
Hello. Good morning. Pull forward.
Yeah, that's why your line's all tight.
I thought maybe it was swinging. Woo,
Well, could have been.
that rod holder just broke loose.
Did it?
It broke loose earlier. I fell.
Oh, yeah.
You ever tried to turn one of Skip Stewart's rod holders? Jeez. You better get a pipe wrench and eat your Wheaties. I don't know. He ties this thing down like, he's like, well, I don't want them to come off going down the road. I thought he had reverse thread. I thought I was doing it backwards and everything. Oh, he's tight.
Well, we'll give this a few more minutes. We're not seeing any activity. And
Don't mess with me. I'll take Skip into going out and whooping you and Chad.
Who said that?
Justin.
Oh.
So now he wants a Skip and Justin versus Roger and the Chad.
There you go. That sounds good.
I'll take that challenge. I'll take any challenge. I don't care. I am not afraid to lose. Throw Roger off of his game. It don't matter to me.
Anyway, we've already got our plan made up. Whenever we move from here, we're going to go to the Kentucky side of the river. We know where there's a bunch of stuff laying down, a lot of trees and stuff, and we're going to run up through it, scan it, and see where all the fish are at, mark some fish, and target some individual fish over there. It's a good area to do that. Because we only caught, of course, up that other spot there, we'd seen, I think, 3 small fish, and we caught one of them, so that wasn't too bad, I guess. It seems like it works better. We're more productive if we actually mark fish and try to catch them, rather than, it's more focused. A more focused approach. Means we move a lot more, but
about you guys? When you guys are fishing in the wintertime, are you guys moving as much as we do? Justin will tell you I move a lot. I'm going to put a banana in the boat with Roger. I don't believe in that stuff.
Yeah, we do two things every morning.
Chad's boat and Chad's water. I like that, Norm.
We do two things every morning. We have a prayer before we go out, and we eat bananas and throw the peels in the boat.
Yep. I don't care if we fish Chad's water or Chad's boat. Don't bother me. I wonder how many pounds of beef jerky has been bought for fishing trips over the years. I don't know.
There's always a bag. Always there's a bag in my lunchbox all the time.
A lot of jerky.
Get the big bags. It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah. I need to go out and smoke me a doe before season's over and get it cut up.
We're swinging big.
Yeah. Yep, I move every time you do, Roger. Whatever, Justin.
Holy cow, why don't you throw that drift on?
I was thinking about throwing the drift suck out.
See if that does. Yeah, she could.
Maybe. It didn't move. It's stuck in that pool there behind the boat. There we go.
Little vacuum, low pressure area.
Oh, number one. You're number one. Got a rod going. Got a rod getting tappity tap tapped.
Take it down.
Take it all.
4 eyes deep.
4 eyes deep. I just hope they don't want to throw me and you in my boat, J-Dog. There you go.
Still playing with. That's a little one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little guy tap back there.
Little guy.
You just pack and pack and pack and pack.
Little guy tapping. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Now, in the summertime, that could be a flathead, maybe. But not this time.
In a minute, he's going to fool around and find the sharp end of that Diachi hook. Wait. You know Diachi? You said you just got like a Gamakatsu or two left.
I've got one pole that's a Kentucky rig that has Gamakatsu on it. I didn't even realize. I just haven't lost it yet. That's all. Yeah, I mean, I like Gamakatsu hooks. But I like these Diachis better. That's all.
Moved a lot yesterday. Tough bite. P City Smitty. Hey, P City Smitty's in the house. He was live. Was it yesterday?
I believe so.
Yesterday, day before. I was able to stop in for a little bit.
Yesterday or the day before. I don't know what the date was. I didn't watch it live.
Come on, fish. Here, fishy, fishy. Roger, it will be an honor to fish against you. Oh, J-Dog, ain't nobody. We just like to fish and have fun. I just have more free time than most people. More free time. That's all it takes. Everybody wants to. What does it take to catch big fish or catch a lot of fish? Time on the water. You got to be out there. I fish a lot.
Yeah, I think we're about done here. What do you think?
Maybe just a couple more minutes today.
See if that guy will do something.
Man, oh my, that's 11:30.
We've only caught 8 fish.
I thought P. Smitty did pretty good. Live stream was good. You guys looked like you was fishing some rough water conditions with the wind. You guys had a lot of sway in your boat yesterday. I don't know if that's common or if you guys had drift socks out. Man, that would drive me crazy. But a lot of sway, a lot of wind. Of course, I think at the time you guys were dealing with tide change, so I'm not even sure how that would play in effect. That's entirely new to me. Can't catch them from the couch. That's right. Thanks for humoring me. I know you're better. J-Dog, you just luck and time. I'm out on the water a lot, and I get lucky sometimes. Had camera on a pole, was swaying. Okay. No, I think the boat. I think you guys had a lot of boat sway. I thought you're right though. I noticed the camera was up kind of high, which is cool. You got a really good, like, it was good to see. I can see all the poles. Like right here, you guys can't see squat. This camera's too close. I need to get it. Like, I need to move it either higher or back farther. Right now it's attached to the windshield. So.
Man, that rod, there's something to keep packing on. Just the one.
Mm-hmm. You got it stuck staring at my head the whole time. You don't want to see that. Dag blasted wind. That's right.
Just hit it again.
Still playing with it?
Yeah. It's got to be just a little
guy.
There, you done it again. Oh, it's a little more serious now. We're getting closer together.
Keep watching them rods right there. That one there just might go ahead and double over. Somebody's down there playing with it.
Just bounced again. Look at it. You know what that is.
About to find out what that fish is. Look at Zack. He's in the crouching tiger, hidden dragon pose. Ready to pounce.
Drum do like that.
Oh,
sit
yeah.
there and gnaw, chew on it right in the same spot.
Crazy. It's like you got a hold of it. It's just...
That's what they'll do. They'll just sit there and chew on it right there and not go anywhere.
Fishing is like poker. It's the luck of the draw, not how good you are.
Really?
I don't agree with that. Luck is good, but
there is luck involved. But you got to put yourself in the position.
Yeah. Easy. Catfish and Katie Collins says, Muskrat, I never been on a boat. I hear a bigger boat better for New coming. Come get me. I want to fish on the muskrat. We can do that. Katie, where are you from? My boat is bigger, and I like it that way because you didn't even say fish on.
I wasn't sure. It's so small, I wasn't sure if it was.
Well, that's a fish.
Barely. It's just about bait.
Channel cat. He got stem a channel cat.
I don't think I hooked him. I think he just won't let go of the hook. There's some truth to that. Buddy. Look at this. That's it. Just barely.
Hooked him in the tongue. He was back there just licking on the bait. And he finally found the sharp end of the hook.
I got tired of it because I wanted to move. Let's take a picture of him.
Zack said he was done. Messed around. This one fish biting was holding us up for moving, so now he's done with it. We can move.
Number 9.
Yep. On the count of 50. There you go.
Belly's a little full. Come on, buddy. You gonna get that air out of there or what?
Is that it?
A little bit. A little bit of it started coming out. Oh,
It ain't all too deep. It should be.
There he goes.
That would have been, man, I should have had that on GoPro. That would have been a really cool release. They hit the water, he just stood there and he was like, "Mm." All right, now it looks like we get to move.
Now we can move.
Moving on up. A little bit shy. New bait, new snaggle twist. Oh, got it.
Yeah, what can you do?
Katie wants to go on the muskrat, huh? I'll be honest, that thing's been running kind of crappy here lately. I want to get that fuel pump on it and make sure it's running as good as it's going to run anyway. Before I try to take anybody out, especially somebody new.
Yeah, you don't want the first experience to be.
Yeah.
We got stuck out in the middle of
Yeah,
nowhere.
we went out on a muskrat and it died, and we floated clear down the Mississippi River. It was awful. I'm never going fishing again. I don't want that to happen. But if it's running good, I'll go anywhere, anytime.
All right.
Look at that. Pull on that, and that popped right off.
Black what latched well.
Huh?
What latched very well. Get that. I never unhooked it. Don't blame Skip.
I looked at it earlier. It looked like
good.
it was latched just fine. All right, we're back.
Skip's not even with us, and he's getting the blame for stuff.
Why aren't you with him today, Skip? Fishing with Cahoon? Willie, Cahoon's in the house? Well, hello, friend. It's been a long time. Been too long. When I get spot lock, I'll move more often. Yeah, that does make a game changer when you're able to spot lock and not having to throw the anchor over and over again. It does make things a heck of a lot easier. Let's see. I'm a little over an hour from Kentucky Lake in Sturgis, Kentucky. Well, that's a haul for me. Holy moly!
All right, let's get the motor up.
What's up, buddy? I'm still heading your way when weather breaks.
Motor up.
All right. Time to get this trolling motor.
One, two, three, go.
Huh?
So 1, 2, 3, go. Room. Okay, here we go.
Scott. Yesterday.
We didn't get skunked on that spot. We didn't catch a lot of fish. I'm not going to go down to the very far point of this. I'm going to go part way down, drive up. If we see something, then we can just bound down a whole bunch of times.
Got it.
I see you start to fall or reach or something.
Yeah. Stuff slid off there. That's all right. Willie, I'll show you that here in just a minute. As soon as we slow down here, I'll show you. There you go. Skip says fishing is hot right now. Wintertime's always a good time down here. I like it. We're hunting for the big boy somewhere.
We'll run into one here before long.
J-Dog on average, I move about every 30 minutes. Even in the wintertime. I don't really change it a whole lot. If I'm getting bites and some activity, I'll sit longer. But for the most part, if the activity's slow, I'm moving every 30 minutes or so. That's 40 feet deep.
That's right.
Brandon's in the house. Catfish and Dreams. Good morning. Hello, buddy. We're on working on another setup. I think we're on, what are we up to now? 8 fish? 9? 9. There's fish underneath the boat.
Well, we're set up on stuff. We're on
top of fish.
We're on top of some of our places. So there are fish over here. We know that now. All right, let's get this thing.
Woo-wee.
Okay, we're lined up.
Somebody went through here and made a whole bunch of waves. How you guys like all that?
Get this thing up to about 4 miles an hour. There's some shad. There's shad right there.
Huh.
We saw something like that yesterday. There used to be small bunches. Okay, we got our speed right. Let's get a little off farther off the bank. Okay,
You guys see how close we are to the bank on this side of the bank. And we're sitting at 35, 36 foot of water. Starting to mark some stuff. We're marking some fish. Here, I'll take you guys over and show you.
Boat keeps swaying back and forth.
You guys can make out any of that right there. You got a lot of structure left and right. You see on the side scan. Down scan's just blown up with all kinds of debris on the bottom. Marking some fish in along with them. There's a tree sticking up. Lots of junk in the water. I like it. I like it a lot. Big old fish. Look, he's got very little red in him. He's got a lot of green, yellow. That looks like a big fish.
And look, he's
Look
not
now.
on.
Look at him. Huh? I like this over here. I like it a lot. Look at this point up here. Make a big scour hole.
It's already almost 40 foot deep to your left.
Oh, I like the look of that. What do you guys think? You guys seeing this screen right here? This look fishy enough for you? 38 foot of water.
I'm looking for a big fish to mark.
We're marking lots of different fish. Well, we're looking for a couple big fish just to, yeah, like that one. And that one right there. Yeah. Uh-huh. And then that one. Ooh, that one there is all green. What we're looking for, you can pay
We're looking at
30 cents. Holy. Wait a minute. You sure them catfish?
no, I'm not. Up here there was, but these I'm not so sure. Man, that is on the bottom. That's got to be.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark.
You guys see these screens? What do you guys think of that? Holy moly.
These are catfish, I think.
Now see,
Now
yeah,
that one right there, I'm not so sure about.
with the red in it. And that's hard to tell. You know, if that's a big, thick fish, it's got a good solid return on him. But typically on our collar pallet on this machine, oops, sorry, I'm trying to, collar pallet on this machine, red is a hard return. You want that trolling motor down? We're after the big, smooth Bluecats. Willie, give me just a second. I'll show you these boxes back here if you were still interested in. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and do it now. Give me just a second here. These are all custom made rod holders. Somebody made. They came with the boat. So the solid tubing all the way from the bottom to the top. And then you're right, these are compartments that this guy welded on here. What is it? Tim Spencer. That's right. Tim Spencer is the one who made these. This was his boat before Zack bought it. Zack bought it. And yeah, there's rod holders and compartments back here. Turn in. It'd be pretty handy.
And they did the same thing up the front, sort of, without the.
Yeah, I'll try to show you. Maybe this side here. This side here, you guys can see is kind of same thing. Same tubing. Just made metal rod holders for the front of the boat up there as well. Now it's time for me to earn my keep and cut bait. There's some big fish down there. I think it's time to start throwing some. Might have to use bigger bait. It's time we put this guy to work. What do you guys think? Boom. Big old shad. We're going to cut him up. What happened?
Head call.
Look at that current scene behind the boat. Got the foamy current scene.
Oh, yeah.
That bottom flap is good bait too.
I love that.
Got that, the gut pocket stuff up too. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I did some of them.
On that guy did. Good stuff there. They don't excite me as much in the summertime, but this time of year, man, it seems to work really well. It's 111 feet. On the bottom.
Oops, yeah, we got a felt cockeyed.
This side of there, but I don't
Hard to put the hook through it.
Yeah. Not just the scales, even without the scales.
Big old tough.
Yep.
Big old tough dude. Uh-oh, Janice is in the house. I'm in trouble. She must have been messaging me and realized, oh, he must be live. Get busy, Roger. Yep. Bait's in the water. That boat is a catfish machine, said Skip Stewart.
Has been the last 2 days.
Yeah, there's been a lot of fish put in this boat. I like the thumbnail. Thanks, marked. I think it's marked 11. It was new logo playing around with. Playing around with logos. My daughter's been helping me. She's the one that actually designed the muskrat writing, the logo for the muskrat adventures. And we've been kind of playing around on Teesprings. She helped me design some t-shirts and hoodies and mugs and all that fancy stuff. But I'm not going to kick any of that out yet until I can get some of those merchandise in my hand. See if the quality is any good. I've got Teesprings from other people, but I want to make sure my stuff looks good before anybody else, wants to put their hands on it. Roger, if you can remember, PM me some pics of those rod holders. Will do. Absolutely, Willie. They're
aluminum.
They're aluminum. So
mighty. Wish I could take credit for them, but that's 10%.
Did I send you a picture of your channel cat last one?
I haven't got any pictures.
Oh, what's going on with your phone, man? I don't know what's going on.
Are you live on that phone?
I was. I've got service. I was
Okay,
live.
but you're not live. Did you turn the live stuff off, or I'm just trying to think of something that would keep it from being able to work right?
There's nothing on my phone should be causing any issues. I'm getting text messages, pictures, and everything to and from everyone else. I'm sending Janice pictures. She's getting them. So I don't know.
Maybe you're sending them to the wrong person.
I'm getting them from you. I'm sending them to the same person I'm getting them from. I don't know.
You got some out on the ledge?
Oh, yeah. Probably should have changed the weight on a couple of them though.
Put light weights out there. Real light. 3s, 4s, and 5s.
No.
That's what I use.
No.
And it swept them back pretty good. Seems good.
I got swept back. These are 10s and they got swept back.
Well, it's going to keep you lower on the ledge.
Right.
The lighter it is, it's going to run it up.
Raise it.
Yep.
Well, at least want one of them with
On the bottom.
side by side down there.
Seen fish moving out there.
I did too.
2 little dots.
Coming right down the water, ain't they?
You want to use small one? I got plenty of small ones here. If you need, thread. Those cannonballs, I like that. What you're doing there?
That guy's out walking. Walking the bank.
Looking for trash to pick up, or if you got a bank line or something. Just checking.
Seems like they would have drove for them.
A bank line.
Oh.
Something like that, maybe. I don't know.
You said lunchtime.
Sure.
It's about that time. 12 o'clock.
I'm gonna put my pizza up if that's the case.
Oh, we can wait. I ain't
Nah.
I got a Lunchable I can munch on in the meantime. You tell me what you want.
Give us something good to look forward to.
Okay.
Right, 2 o'clock or something, or 1:30. Well, I am surprised. Those must not have been catfish back here. I wasn't convinced, but there were just so many fish there. Kind of had to check it out.
What is that on the motor, Callie?
Rag?
It's a big old slimy, shatty, scaled, blood-infested beach towel. Or bath towel. Most guys get away with using them little hand towels you buy online and stuff, like golfers use. We're not golfing. We have to use a whole towel.
And it's slimy, the whole thing.
We when you get as bloody and slimy, and are you using any Roger rigs? I got one Roger rig out. Most of my Roger rigs had hooks on them that either dolled up or dinged up. Not a good name brand hook. But I got more hooks on the way. I ordered a bunch of TK hooks. I ordered some TK hooks the other day from Burning Drag Tackle, so those should be here any day. But when you're playing with shad heads this big, and they're just bloody, nasty, gory looking stuff, you need a big towel. It was clean when we started, and it's only noon. Today's snack time brought to you by Lunchables, ham and cheddar for all your culinary delights. Smart fella. What did I do that says smart fella? Oh, the tackling cats. Oh, you know me, Willie. I like all my TK hooks. I had some other hooks I was just trying to use up. I tied some rigs with them, and the hooks turned to junk after about a week of use. And so they're done. Now they retie everything with TK hooks. Pretty much all I run, TK, and then I've been trying some Diachi hooks just because I like them. And they got a good reputation. That's about the only thing I can say about them. They got a good reputation, and that'll carry you pretty far. And TK hooks is no different. They have awesome reputation as well. What's for lunch? We are going to have some Johnsonville cheddar butters again today. I brought the small grill, and so we can keep it as simple. But once you get that thing fired up and get some warm food in your belly, the day seems to change. But for right now, I'm eating Lunchable because Zach's been over here gnawing on pizza for about 2 hours. So we'll hold off on firing up the grill. I'll eat a Lunchable for now, and then we'll resume our normally cooking episodes. We'll get back on the muskrat, and we'll have some more. Starts out, we might have some bacon and eggs next time. I got to cook some bacon on that thing, get it seasoned up. Yeah, I like both those hooks, really. A lot of guys that follow me for a minute know that in my Tuesday night show, I've gone through and compared hooks. What I don't like about certain hooks, mostly being, either held with pliers and twisted to create the offset and things like that, stressing the metal, scarring, putting nicks in the metal, basically weakening the hook before we ever get it in our hands. And it's just some of the things I look for in a quality hook. And you can just hold a TK hook in your hand and almost any other hook and just feel the difference. It's just a heavier gauge wire that makes the hook up. It's tougher. Some of those real light wire hooks, you get when you throw back here in structure and whatnot, you're going to hit logs and you're going to hit rocks. Rocks seem to be the biggest problem. You're going to drag through a lot of rocks and hit stuff. Well, some of these hooks, man, they might say they're laser sharp, but in order to create that laser sharpness, they filed it down and sharpened it to the point the metal's so thin that as soon as it hits anything, it gets a burr on it. And now that razor sharp hook was only good for one cast. And I just don't like that. I don't like bringing my hooks in and finding out that it had burred up on me and possibly cost me a fish. So fire up the grill and heat the pizza up. It's a good idea, huh?
There's only one piece left.
It's too late now. He done ate it all. You get those invites. Oh, Brandon. Oh yeah. For the grilling or whatever, the griddle cooking stuff. Yep. You had to fill out some questions or agree to the chat rules and all that. But I agreed to them yesterday, so I'll get on there and check out some stuff. Our shad don't get that big. If you get them 6 inches, you got a big shad. Holy moly, really? Do you ever make your own hooks? Heck no, Lynn. I don't have the resources.
Too much technology.
Yeah, too much technology, too much work. I can go online and order some hooks and get them to me. Hopefully fast. I know shipping right now is a nightmare for everyone across the country, so I'm not too hard on shipping times right now. But no, I'd rather order my hook, and that way I can blame somebody else if something's wrong with it. I don't want to blame myself. Now, who's the dummy that made these hooks? Me? Oh. Where'd all those fish go?
They ain't here. Those not be catfish, that's what. There was too many fish there not to be
Seems like they'd be aggressive at competition.
Yeah, they'd be fighting over who got to it first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I started the timer. We got about 10 minutes left.
Gotcha.
Thereabouts.
Oh, the island down there. Just get shallow or what? Or is that stuff
It's
sticking
not
out?
that shallow.
Really?
No. It's a tree sticks up and it's caught some more stuff.
I've seen it before. There's a lot of stuff behind it too, all the way down that bank.
If you want to go catch channel caps in the summertime, that's a good spot right there at that tree towards the bank.
Oh, really?
Yep. Just throw your baits around there, and for some reason it holds channel caps in there. Not on, never seen anything big, but little ones. Back up about 50 yards. I don't know if you can see it. There's a fence comes down right there. Down, clear down to the water. There's a log out there. Just a barbed wire fence.
Okay.
We'll set up right straight out from it.
Okay.
From there, we can go back about, let's do this about the same thing. Do some adventure time after that, after we hit these bound down, bound down again, and then go on adventure time. There's another Lock 32's down this way. Right. On the corner.
Oh,
The remnants of it. Shows up on your mapping. On my Hummingbird.
that's how I found that one. I pulled up map and it said locked. I'm like, what? I was out there and so driving around. Boom.
It shows two. It says there's two walls on the Kentucky side.
Oh.
One wall on the right side.
All right, we got fishy, fishy. Tap a tap. Is he gonna get it? Uh-oh. Nope. Oh, is he there?
Yep.
Hey, we got him.
All right, not a little one. Real little.
Real little?
Yeah, I hooked it. Yeah, very much so. It's heavy rod. I don't want to.
Fish on.
They don't have any gift.
Where do you buy them TK hooks? You can go to Tackling Cat's website, which I buy them there. I've been buying from Burning Drag Tackle.
Blue.
Is it? Little old Blue coming in the boat.
Little feller.
There he is.
Covered in mud on the side of him.
This catfish covered in mud.
That's what it was yesterday. Mud on this side of the river. We're covered in mud. The ones we caught over here.
Really?
Yeah. Over there they weren't. That's first off from the spot.
Get the... Thanks, Justin, for dropping the link in there for tackling cats. Appreciate that.
Is that an iPhone?
Where? No. All right.
You can do like the share thing.
That's an iPhone up there, but this one's not. He took the ST plunge. Man, I'm not sure where the island is. I fish down Neville, and I like that area. I'm not sure I know where the island is though. Chad got a 32-pound Bluecat today.
Chad did.
That's my partner right there.
Big Chad is still alive.
Big Shad?
Big Shad head.
Yeah, I know. Big Shad head I cut off, still over here twitching.
He's still trying to swim.
That's awesome. Chad got him in. That's a nice fish. See, you guys are talking crap. I got fish out Chad's boat and fish out Chad's water. Chad catches fish in his boat, in his water. And he fishes Meldal pool. I fish that pool. So we're sharing the same water. Oh, it's by Pittsburgh, Blow Lock. I'm sorry. I had that completely confused with, we have a Neville down this way. No, I do not fish up Pittsburgh area at all. We're in Southern Ohio. Hey, Roger, are you going to fish with Chad on his boat, or are he coming fish on your boat? Nice freaking fish. Yeah, it's up to Chad. I mean, my boat would probably be more accommodating with the room size and everything, but with me having engine issues lately, that's a gamble, especially for a challenge. Don't want to go out there and get embarrassed because the boat didn't operate properly. Yeah, if anybody's, I don't know if Chad's live or what. I can send him a message here in a minute. Tell him I said congratulations. That ought to be close to, man, is that his PB? That might be a PB for Chad. I'm not 100% sure. I hope so. That's awesome. Nothing better than coming out here in the cold, you know, spitting snow, spitting rain. Most people are thinking you're crazy, and you come out here and bust big fish. That just makes it that much nicer. Hate to see you get stranded. No, you wouldn't. If we're in a challenge, you'd probably love to see us get stranded. Walk away with a win. Unless we just able to sit in one spot and smoke fish all day. I got a big trolling motor. We wouldn't be stranded. We wouldn't sit still. And I got a kicker motor. One way or another, we'd get out of there. So I'm not real worried about it. Make Chad be the starter. Oh, and the time is up. So I took Justin fishing one day, and my starter went out. And Justin was my starter for a day. We left the engine cover off. He just wrap a rope around it. We'll start it every time we make it. Luckily for him, the boat ran really well back then. It started on the first pull.
Got the extra wire. It just depends on what terminal, where it terminates on the bottom.
You want the motor down through there and kind of mark things
No,
up?
we don't need the motor at all.
Okay.
We're just
Drop them back.
going. Motor grip back.
Man, this phone's getting wet. Chris are moving spots. Derek and Chris are moving spots after making a pit stop. Well, phone's getting wet. We're going on 3 hours now. Talking woo. That's right. Nope. Sharp Fishing TV. Chad said it's his new PB. Oh, it's his new boat PB. It's the biggest fish he's ever put in that boat. That's 3 pounds shy of his all-time PB. Says Norm. Hey, Jim Catman. Catman Clark. Hello. I hear you. I hear you. But guys, I think we're going to shut down the stream here. Things are getting wet. We got power supply cords stretched out, and it's going to get wet. The phone's getting wet. The wind's coming in. Even with the top, if the top was up, it still wouldn't cover this. And so I think we're going to shut her down for a little bit. And if things start picking back up hot and heavy, you guys got to be part of it. I'll jump back on, so stick around. Hopefully other folks are still live. You guys can browse around. I'll probably check a couple out myself later. So thank you guys all for being here. 30 people still in chat. Thank you guys so much. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. And we'll see you guys, if I don't see you beforehand, see you on Tuesday night.
Bye, Mom.
Zack said, bye, Mom. We'll see you on Tuesday night. So we got a couple announcements for the show, and we'll cover all that stuff on Tuesday. So we'll talk to you guys later. We'll send pictures out whenever we wrap things up today. We'll catch you guys later. Bye.